Let us start for the next command over here, which is known as rotate. So let us go for the rotate command. If we are having elements which are spinned around this particular circle, now I need to arrange these particular elements according to the desire. So let us go for that particular operation with the help of rotate command. So let us say rotate the elements. So let us select all these elements about a base point of this particularly, wherever we are keeping the base, about that particular center it will rotate. I need to rotate it about a z axis by an angle increment of 1 degree, and let us say rotate. Now we can see this particularly is rotating about a z axis by keeping your base as a center. So in this way we are going to rotate it. We can rotate about an x-axis also. Let us keep on the x and let us increment it in the x-axis rotation, clockwise, anti-clockwise, plus and minus. So in this way we are going to get a rotations over here. So let us say fit. So this is what the use of rotate command. Another command is scaling. We can scale these by 2:1 or 1:2 ratio. So let us go for that one. Keep it in a top view. Now I need to make a half or reduce it to half. That means I need to scale this element up to the center. Let us go for that one first. Geometry, circle with the same node list, same base and a radius of 1.25, and create another circle. Now I need elements along this particular periphery also. So let us go for that one first. Let us say tools, scales, scale for these elements keeping this particular as a origin, and uniformly scale it to 0.5. Click on uniform, enter your uniform variation and come out. It will change along x, y and z as a 0.5, and let us say scale. Once we are saying scale, the elements will adjust according to the scaling over here. So let us say scale, fit it, weave top, let us say fit your weave. Let us select these elements and let us say duplicate from your original composition, keeping your origin as the center for half, and let us say scale. Now we can see the elements are scaled and parent elements are intact. Now let us go for the meshing again with the help of ruled command. It will be easier. Let us say F 2D page. On the 2D page we can say ruled for the node path. Let us select these nodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite side also we can select on the node list, and let us say mesh delete surface, create mesh it. We can change our numberings also, and this is the way we can continue for the mesh. Now again I can use these particular two nodes to spin it. Let us go for 2D page, say spin for 1, 2 and 3 by the base this particularly, delete surface over here for an 90 degrees, or rather we can call it as a 180 degrees. Let us say spin, abort. In this way we are going to get a spin over here. So this is what the way we can complete our meshing with the help of spin and ruled command. So let us go for fit weave. Next to these two on a tools page is reflect. We can reflect on another sides. So let us go for that particularly. Let us say shift F2 or rather F2, delete our elements first, elements all, and let us say delete our entity. Now we are having this particular plate over here. Let us go for shift F9, First unsplit your surface for this particular green line, then go for Shift F9. Split this surface with the help of this particular line. Let us say F2. Surface delete. We are not needing this particular line also, so let us delete this particularly also. Now divide your geometry in a regular 4 options. So let us go for F8, and on this particular line, circular, let us create a 5 nodes, and let us say create it. Now we are going to divide it by nodes and opposite lines. So from here to here, let us keep it on wireframe F12, from node to opposite line, from again a node to opposite line, from this particular node to the opposite line, and again from this particular node to the opposite line. So once we are dividing it, now let us go for the meshing of this particularly with the help of our regular options spin and ruled. So let us go for spin command first, but before going for spin, let us check for the distance in between these 2 points from 1 to 2. It is 2.5. Let us create F8. On this particular line, we are going to create a 6 nodes. Let us say create. Now let us go for the spin option. So let us go for 2D page, spin for our node list 1, 2, 3. About a base over here, about an axis Z which is in a center for 90 degrees. Mesh delete surface is our option, and let us say spin. Let us keep it on 0.5. Let us say recalculate all, 9 and 9. Let us check for our quality aspects. It is 0.5, enter, 0.65 multiplied by, enter, exit. Now check your quality, no failure. So now this is our spin. Now next to that one, we are going to use a ruled command. Let us go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite side is line list. So from this particular start of a line to the approximate over here, let us keep over here 4. So we need to keep it on 4. Now change it to 3 and 3, and let us finish it. After that, we need to go for the ruled again from 1 to, before that Shift F3, preview equivalence and equivalence. Now let us go for ruled for the nodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the opposite side line. Let us say mesh, so make it 8. Again keep it on 4, 3, and now our mesh is performed. Now again say Shift F3, preview our equivalence, and let us say equivalence. So now let us say Shift F2, clear the nodes, let us say clear. Now we are going to use this particular quarter portion of a meshed region for rest of the 3. Now let us go for the tools page. On the tools page we can use reflect option. So let us say reflect our elements. Let us say elements. I can reflect these elements, select these elements about a base, this one, and now just tilt it, and now check about which plane we need to reflect for this particularly, if I need to use these on this particular region, because all are same. So now I need to go for elements, reflect about this particular base about an YZ plane. So YZ plane is having an x-axis perpendicular over here. So let us keep it on x, and let us say reflect. So once we are saying reflect, it will reflect from over here to here. Again say reflect, it will come back to its original position. Now we need a duplicate element, so click on that one. Let us say duplicate from your original composition, and now let us say reflect. Now we can see these elements are reflected exactly on the opposite side over here. Now let us say Shift F3, click on any one, say preview equivalence. There will be some equivalence needed over here. Let us say equivalence. Now let us say Shift F, reflect. So let us go for tools page, reflect for all the elements. So let us select it, about this particular base and we need to reflect about xz plane, which is having an y-axis perpendicular. So let us keep it on y. Let us say duplicate from your original composition and let us say reflect. Let us come out of your command. Now we can see all these elements are reflected along the geometry. Let us say shift F3, preview equivalence, and let us say equivalence. But once you are saying equivalence also, still it is having some gap. So let us increase your tolerance, click, say preview, and let us say equivalence. So now it is equivalenced on both the ends over here. So once you are meshing for the quarter region, you can use that particular mesh along the full face. This is used for generally axisymmetric numericals. So this is what the advantage of rotate, scale and reflect. Remaining is project and position. So we are going to see it in our next file.